Years passed, and the princess grew up to possess all the good things wished for her. She delighted her parents and all who knew her with her beauty, sweetness, grace, and talent. One day, when she was about 15 years of age, the princess was exploring one of the many castles in the land. What fun to run from room to room! She climbed up and up until she came to a small room at the top of a tower where an old servant woman sat spinning. Now, this old woman had been up in this room for so many years that she hadn't heard the king's ruling about not possessing a spinning wheel or spindle. In fact, she didn't even know that the pretty young girl before her was the princess herself.
What are you doing, my good woman?
Why, I'm spinning. I take this wool and spin it into thread and then weave the cloth for clothes you might wear.
Oh, this looks like fun. May I try? Please show me how to do it.
No sooner did the princess touch the spindle than she pricked her finger, and just as the fairy had decreed, she fell down into a deep, deep sleep. Of course, the old woman knew nothing of princess, fairy, or evil curses, so she called out immediately in great alarm.
Help! Help! Someone! Come quickly!
All sorts of people came running from every part of the palace. They immediately recognized the princess and tried their very best to wake her up. They threw cold water on her face, rubbed her hands, put smelling salts under her nose. But of course, nothing worked. The spell that had been cast 15 years ago had begun. The king and queen were called to her side.
My loyal subjects, please stop your efforts to revive my daughter, for I know that none will work. We cannot escape the fairy's prediction.
My only comfort is that she's sleeping and not dead. For though I shall not live for 100 years to see her wake again, I know that in time all will come to pass as the fairy said.
Now, what we must do is to take her to the finest room in the palace and place her on one of the beds where she will rest in comfort for the 100 years of her enchantment.
Look at her. She is so fair, she looks like an angel. And I can hear her breathing. Sleep well, my daughter. Sleep well.